Welcome back, everyone, to Elyn's Sapphic Storytime, where today's topic is birthdays and bookaversaries. You see, all my party supplies? Well, I decided 39 was too old for balloons and streamers and pointy hats. But I have lots of cool stuff in store for you today. Please excuse any technical difficulties. I'm still learning how to operate the system, and some of my transitions may not be as smooth as I want them to. You know how I strive for perfection in everything I do. But let's begin with the 1 year bookaversary of Sigrid and Elyn. Hey, and I'm back. And here we are to learn a little bit more about birthdays. I mean, when did they start celebrating them and all of that stuff? And how did bookaversaries come about? Well, we begin with the history of birthdays. Birthdays were first celebrated in ancient Egypt when the pharaoh's birthday became a national holiday. After all, it's not every day a god is born. The ancient Greeks took up the tradition by honoring Artemis, their lunar goddess, with a round cake in the shape of the moon. And they put candles on it to simulate the glow of her beautiful, illustrious face. So the Greeks gave us the birthday cake for Artemis's celebration. Then the Romans took up the tradition, and this time they included gift giving, presents for the honored birthday recipient, and ordinary people, not just gods, were allowed to have birthdays celebrated. Sorry, not women. In medieval Europe, the church decided that birthday celebrations was a pagan tradition, and the church said no, no, no to birthdays until in the 4th century when they decided to start celebrating the birthday of Jesus Christ. Then birthdays were allowed for the nobility and royalty, but all the rest of the little peon people kind of got left out. Modern birthday celebrations began with the Industrial Revolution, when ingredients like sugar became more available for baking cakes, and people had more money to buy presents, and balloons were invented. That led to our modern birthday celebrations. Yay! Now, some cultural traditions have significant birthdays, such as the bar mitzvah and bat mitzvah for Jewish children at age 12 to 13, and the quinceañero for young ladies of Hispanic descent or in those countries. Those are very important birthdays. In the U.S. South, where I'm from, the Sweet 16 was the more important birthday, and I have a funny little story to share with you about that later on. But what about book birthdays or bookaversaries? When I tried to research this, I wasn't finding very much. So I continued to dig because books deserve to have birthdays. And I found a blog article from 2014 by author Christy Bromberg with the first mention of a bookaversary. Here's the quote from that blog. As a good friend said to me tonight, "Happy Bookaversary." I laughed and said, "I loved the term, but you know what? My Bookaversary wouldn't be complete if you weren't sharing it with me, because you are just as much a part of it as I am." Thank you, Christy and Christy's friend, for coining the term Bookaversary so we authors can celebrate the birthday of our books. Now, here is my first year book for Sigrid Elyn is now 1 year old. Are you ready to celebrate with me? Here is Sigrid Elyn's cupcake with a little rune on top. Let me light their 1 year candle. And come on. We shall sing. Happy book day to you. Happy book day to you. Happy book day, Sigrid and Elyn. Happy book day to you. Make me lots more money. All right. Oh, what? My birthday? My 39 and holding? Well, like Jack Finney, I'm not going to say how many times I've celebrated that 39th birthday. Not today. Not today, say. The year was 2002. I had won a cruise to the Bahamas, and my daughter was turning 16. So we decided to have this special Sweet 16 birthday for her. And so it was for four, and Joanna wasn't able to come with us. So it was my son, my daughter, and my daughter invited a friend along. So there would be four of us, and she would have someone to have a good time with and not have her pesky little brother interfering with the entire event. Well, her friend had never been away from home, so all she did was cry and moan, "I'm so homesick, I want to go home. I hope I never see another palm tree again." We went to Disney World. She wasn't happy. We went to Fort Lauderdale Beach and went out there and swam in the ocean, and we all got sunburned. None of us were happy. Then we went to board our cruise ship, and all the big ships were there. The Disney cruise ship, the whatever the other big name, Princess cruise ships, blah, 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 blah. And they were all so grand and glorious and wonderful. And then they said, "Well, where is ours?" And someone on the dock said, "That's yours over there. This itty bitty little boat that looked like it was left over from 1952. So our cabin was the size of a closet for four people. We could barely squeeze in. It was quite hilarious. There was no place for our suitcases to go. Um, but it was very nice to get to go to the Bahamas for our first time. And it all was made up for by the fact that the people on the cruise ship did not care that a 16-year-old was being served a frozen uh, a frozen strawberry daiquiri with alcohol in it. So she got what she wanted for her birthday, and we all managed to have a good time going around on Grand Bahama Island and seeing all the cool things. And then on the way home, as we were nearing our hometown, my daughter's friend says, "Oh, that was so much fun. I hate to be going home. Is it over already?" That was a birthday to remember. Now, if you have stories about a birthday to remember, something funny, something sweet, something cute, something outrageous, please go to the comment section and tell us about your unique birthday experience. As you can see, it is also launch day for War and Solace. I am so excited. This is like one of my biggest launches ever. People are just rushing to buy this book, and it's shooting up the charts. Please be one of them. Get in there because I've done something special for you. If you're watching this video on September 23rd, 24th, or 25th, You are one of the special few who gets to know that I'm releasing War and Solace for 99 cents. So rush over there, get your copy while it's still 91 cents, 99 cents, because on September 26th, it goes up to the regular price of $4.99. So you will want to get on the special deal because you don't want to miss the book of the year in Viking historical romance. Well, we're coming to the end of our broadcast, and I just want to echo the words of author Christy Brogman, or however she says her name. This bookaversary would not be possible and would not be the same without sharing it with you, because you, the readers, are the ones who made this possible. I mean, I could write and write to my heart's content, but I'm writing because I want to deliver an exciting, unique, and maybe historically accurate to some point novel that will inspire you, that will entertain you, possibly educate you just a little bit. And don't forget, I've also got a contemporary mystery series that a lot of people have really jumped on the bandwagon with the lessons in murder. And I'm working on the 7th book in that series right now. It will be out before Christmas. So don't worry, save a spot on your Kindle for Queen of Murder. That's all for today, folks. I love you. Have a good one, and happy birthday to me.